Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today I decided to give you a video review for NEW's Prison Break event, which is on Blu-ray here. So NEW is Northeast Wrestling. I've never watched a Northeast Wrestling event before, so this was my first ever event. What intrigued me to purchase this was not only the cover artwork, because that really caught my eye when I was looking through various Blu-rays and wrestling DVDs, but also the main event, which is Mox against Pentagon Junior, and also the match, some of the match card on the same show, obviously. On the back, I was going to say, on the back of the cover, also interested me and intrigued me to give this a purchase and give it a go. Now, with these, how do I say this without being disrespectful? So, with these lesser known promotions, let's say, it's hard to say who's going to be, what promotion's going to be good and what one's going to be pretty bad, as in terms of production quality. I didn't know what to expect from this. I wasn't prepared, obviously, and so I decided to give it a go and, wanted to see what happens. So I got this one from the wrestling store in the UK about a month or so ago, I think it was. And yeah, I was just decided to take a break from the reviewing the year in 2001 WWF before I finished the final 4 or 5, or whatever's left now of that year. Have a little bit of a break and try a different promotion. So yeah, Northeast Wrestling presents Mox versus Pentagon Junior Prison Break. So this is from August 16th, 2019 from Mid-Hudson Civic Center, Poughkeepsie, New York. Sorry if I've said that wrong, guys. That's how it looks like it's spelled. Sorry if I've got that name wrong. Anyway, yeah, I love this artwork. Very, very nice. Looks like a horror movie, doesn't it? All the flames as well around Mox as he's looking up at Pentagon Junior there. It kind of reminds me of the Hard to Kill 2023 poster or DVD artwork with Bully Ray with that hook or whatever it was, or a chain or something in his hand. I can't remember now, thinking about it. He's got a weapon in his hand and he's looking down with an angry face on Josh Alexander, who's looking up at him. It's very similar to that. But yeah, there's the spine for it. And the disc. And here's the matches on the back. We've got various screenshots I'll show you quickly, and then I'll go over the event itself. I won't give away many spoilers, so I won't go into each match in great detail, just in case you want to give this one a go, guys. So there's a boy and his dinosaur there. It's a Luchasaurus with Jungle Boy on his shoulders. We have a wrestler who I've discovered for the first time on here called Thrill Ride. Enzo, Darby Allin, Mox and Penta. There's Pentagon again there. There's Matt Taven. And right, yes. Yeah, so this is, because it's in green, it's hard to see. So the King, Brian Anthony, and David Arquette. So the production value of this shocked me, actually. I went in it expecting it to be not great. I just wanted to prepare myself so I wouldn't be disappointed. I actually enjoyed the event, or do we call it a pay-per-view? I don't know. I'll just say event. So I really did enjoy this event, guys. It worried me because the arena, it looked pretty full. It's like, it looked a bit better than, no disrespect to Impact Wrestling, the arena they used looked a lot better than something that you would see on Impact Wrestling. It looked bigger, the crowd looked bigger, and the arena and venue itself looked pretty cool. And the camera quality was really good. They didn't stick to just one camera. They switched through various cameras throughout the evening. And what worried me, though, what I was going to say, is at the first match we had Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus against Insanely Rude against Private Party in a three-way tag match. As the match started, the lighting all disappeared from the crowd, and there was only a light left on the actual ring itself. And I thought that they had like a power cut or some sort of power issue. And I thought that's a bit strange. But I think that's how they present their matches. They dim all the arena lights and then just have that one big spotlight focused on the ring, which took a bit of getting used to. That was my only nitpick about this, about their production quality, that is. And yeah, it took a lot for me to get used to and to try and get around. But apart from that, it wasn't too bad, and I just focused on the action after a while. Talking about the action, so the matches themselves aren't exactly 7-star quality matches that you would probably want to expect to see, especially with the talent that's oozing on the back here, on the back of this cover. When you read him through, like Pentagon Mox, Brian Pillman Jr., David Arquette, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, names that you would expect to pull off good matches, you know what I mean? And Darby Allin as well, for example. And it's the style that's booked for each of these matches. It's very, not slow paced, but it's in between slow and fast, like the usual stuff we're used to, like on AEW, for example, or Impact. And they really slow it down and put a lot of chain wrestling together, and it's okay. It's good to watch. It can get a bit boring in places after a while. Though it's like watching mid-90s WWF or something in certain matches, but that's just my opinion, though. I did enjoy a lot of these matches. I've discovered some, as I was saying earlier, I've discovered some new wrestlers I didn't know about, who are obviously talent of Northeast Wrestling promotion themselves. That guy Thrill Rider was on about earlier. See a picture of him there, and we also had a wrestler called Wrecking Ball Legursky, who looked like Michael Elgin and Rhino had a baby together. Oh, and Wardlow. They had all three of them had a baby together, and it was Wrecking Ball Legursky, and he was very impressive. I like him. I really want to check out more of his matches in the future. And he was super over with the crowd. So I'd say, this is my opinion. I don't know much about Northeast Wrestling apart from watching this and without researching it. But I'd say, after seeing him, I'd say he's the John Cena of or the Roman Reigns, if you will, of Northeast Wrestling. He was super over with the crowd. And I could see why. He was a massive powerhouse, and just, for a big guy, moved very fucking fast, very impressive, and pretty much crushed his opposition, Mike Verna, who I assume is another Northeast Wrestling member of the roster. I apologize if you're a fan of Northeast Wrestling and I've got all of this information wrong in regards to these certain wrestlers, but where I haven't seen them before and the way the crowd were reacting to them, in particular, like I said, Wrecking Ball Legursky, I was under the assumption that they were already a part of the main Northeast Wrestling roster. It was good to see David Arquette. I know people fucking hate him and hate what happened with the WCW Championship and that, but I think he's improved a lot over the years. And I like when they showed like a video package of him before his tag match here. He had like the Scream ghost face on his tights, which is pretty cool, and like various other like logos and symbols representing certain movies throughout his career. He also had like a spider, which obviously represents the Eight-Legged Freaks, and just little throwbacks like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little or Easter eggs, I guess, if you want to call them that. But yeah, they had a good tag team championship match for the NEW tag team championship. So that was Keith Youngblood and Jerry the King Lawler against King Brian Anthony and David Arquette. Good to see Enzo. I know he gets a lot of shit as well. He was using an NWO rip-off kind of black and white promo let's try again, to promote his match. There we go, guys. Trying to get my words out. And yeah, very good stuff. His match against Brian Pillman Jr. was really cool. I did like that one. Darby Allin putting his NEW Heavyweight Championship on the line in a no-holds-barred match against Half Collins. It was a good match, but it was very short. I thought it was going to be a bit longer. When it got exciting, it was over pretty much, because it had a slow-ish kind of start. It started to get somewhere, and then that's it, done. You know, it was just like over with a blink of an eye. Under 10 minutes, definitely under 10 minutes. It was a very short one. And for a NEW championship, or for a world championship match, it was very short, surprising. JT Dunn took on Matt Taven, and Matt Taven replaced Ray Phoenix, who couldn't get to this event apparently because of travel issues. And Matt Taven was JT Dunn's opponent instead, and Matt Taven offered to put his Ring of Honor World Championship on the line in this match, and that was pretty cool. I didn't mind that one. And then we got the main event as well, Pentagon Jr. versus Mox, which I'll get to in a second. I don't want to ignore any of the other matches I didn't talk about. Let's quickly have a look for those. Yes, a Thrill Ride against Kaz XL. Thrill Ride I was talking about earlier. Kaz XL is, you know him as W. Morrissey or Big Cass. He's quite impressive here. He always is impressive to watch for a big guy. He's really good. Very underrated in my opinion. I know he's got his personal issues I've read about over the last year or two, but I have a lot of respect for this guy. He's really trying hard and getting his life back on track. Very good wrestler. I do like him. Tasha Steelz versus Penelope Ford was an okay match. Like I said earlier, kind of slow in places, but yeah, it was quite good for what it was. And then that three-way tag match at the beginning I was talking about, the Jungle Boy Luchasaurus against Insanely Rude against Private Party, was quite fun. And Insanely Rude, I've never seen those before to my knowledge. They were a good tag team. They'd done pretty well. It was fun to see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus celebrate with Private Party afterwards. I'm not spoiling any of the matches for you guys, but they had a little dance together, and they put Private Party put sunglasses on Luchasaurus, which was quite funny. Got him to dance, and Jungle Boy as well. It kind of reminded me of the days of Too Cool in WWF when they used to dance with Rikishi and then encourage other wrestlers or their opponents sometimes to put the glasses on and start dancing with them. And yeah, good little throwback that was. Yeah, so the main event, Pentagon Jr. against Mox. Very cool. I did like that one. I think Mox might have been struggling with some sort of leg injury because he was like limping a bit towards the end of the match. He seemed quite gingerly on his legs, kind of a bit worrying. And I have to spoil this to elaborate on what I want to talk about now. So yeah, Mox did pick up the victory here. But it was something that shocked me because I wasn't expecting to see Pentagon unmasked. I've never seen him unmasked before. Mox ripped his mask off, took advantage of that, and hit him with the paradigm shift for the victory. And yeah, to see Pentagon Jr. unmasked, never seen him unmasked before. It's quite cool. Yeah, to see what he looks like under his mask. Pretty good. He's only for like 10, 20 seconds or so, but you get to see him, and yeah, shocking. So I give this event overall score of 7 out of 10. I'll bump it up to an 8 because I absolutely love the cover artwork on this. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's a lovely Blu-ray. Highly recommend it, guys, if you've never seen it before. I'm very tempted to purchase further Northeast Wrestling Blu-rays from now on if I see them around. I'm not going to go out my way to hunt them down now, but if I happen to see them on my search through wrestling DVDs and Blu-rays, I'll consider it. If the card sounds as good as this one, I'm definitely going to pick it up. Give me a thumbs up if I deserve one today. Sorry about all my words getting twisted again. Comment below if you want. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. You all stay safe, guys. I'll catch you again soon for another one. Goodbye for now.